We're here. We're here. Now let's see. Oh, it's like two people are here. Are you one of them? Not yet. There you go. Come on, KJ. They're trashing the bed.
No, I put it out.
Technically, we have about 20 seconds.
No work.
Tell us you're here, whoever you are. You got it?
That's LV. Hi. I'm on, but I can't get it.
Mary Dever.
Hey, Mary.
Who cares?
Hey, Barry.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro. What about me?
Trey's Universe Army. I don't like the title of your live today. Steve Moran. Hey, Steve. Give people a minute to get here. I'll tell you what's going on. How are you guys doing? We're doing okay.
This is bro.
What?
Barry.
This is bro. We're doing okay. I guess I could go ahead and start, huh? We had a major thing happen today, and it's been coming for a while, and especially this last week. My stepmother's been fighting cancer for how many years now? 4 or 5? Longer than that. And I mean, she's been in the hospital on and off lots of times, the doctor constantly. And hi, Mark. Hi, Phil. And
hey, Scott.
Last Saturday, she had been in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days. They were doing testing on her and stuff. And it finally came down to there was nothing more they could do. And my brother brought her home, and they had hospice come, and they took my brother and his wife were amazing. She was totally mentally, she was there 100%, just physically, and she just kept telling me that she just didn't want to be anymore. She just wanted to go. She was ready. She was only 81. She was a great.
It's funny because the closer we get to 81, the more we say only.
But she was a great stepmom. She was a great mother, a great grandmother, and a great great grandmother. And she did a lot of things for the community, especially the veterans and her church. She was just always active, taking care of other people, helping other people, make great oatmeal cookies. Just really, really, really one of those type of people that you're very lucky to have been able to know. And she kind of adopted me, but just a really special lady. And my brother called me at 4 o'clock this morning, and she was gone. So we were able to go see her on Friday, and we spent some time with her. And she just kept telling me how she was so tired, and she just didn't want to do it anymore. Luckily, she got to talk to our youngest daughter and her kids. And then Leah, my oldest daughter, was able to come here the other day, was able to go with her kids. She got to see them. And then my sister was there, everybody, all of her friends. I mean, she told me, she goes, I don't get any rest over here. She goes, it's just constantly people coming. But the thing was, so many people loved her, you know. That was the main thing. She was just a really, really amazing person. And if you know my dad, you would never know how he got to be her husband. But anyway.
We are all going to miss her. She was a real blessing. the whole family.
Just really, really, I cannot say it enough. And today we just have kind of been just kind of grieving a little bit, just kind of hanging around, and 'cause I'm sure this week a lot of stuff will be happening. But yeah, it's just one of those things, and that's how it's part of life. Is that it's just been hard for me to think that that's it. We're not going to see her again. So, and we so far
not,
this
not here, not on this earth.
so far this year we've had a lot of people, good people, leave us,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I don't know. We're hearing about new people all the time, every day. Huh? Seems like. But anyway, I thought. I mean, this is other than our kids. You guys are the first people we tell, and if you would just say a little prayer to God that He takes care of her. I'm sure He will. He's probably, I know she's relieved. I know she's definitely relieved. So
one thing keeps running through
my
head is I'm restarting it.
Oh.
Death is a mercy, and in this case, it really was.
Yeah.
Definitely a mercy.
Yeah.
Our bodies give out. We can't live forever. Dying is part of living, right?
Yeah. And like Darla and Darla's 67, and I will be here 11 days. And when you start getting that age, a lot of things. Of course, I've been told since I was a young kid that I was going to make it very long. And here I am. So I don't know.
By your mom, who always felt like
my mom and friends and everybody else kept telling me how I was going to make it. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys. I see you, Trey, Mary, Scott, RV Bandwagon, and Mar, and Pep Peak, and John Combs. Well, no, he just said howdy. But anyway, now we move on. That's what you do. That's what you got to do. Hey, Mike Box is here. Mr. Box.
Mr. Box.
Mr. Box. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. How's life?
Rose died, John, my stepmom. She died this morning. So anyway, that's the bad news of the day. The good news is that we're still here and we're doing it live, and we're excited to see you guys. And Mark just walked in from South Dakota. That's a long walk, I guess.
You went to see your grandson. That's right. I hope you had a great time. Yeah.
So anyway, let's see. What gas prices are up, inflation's up, wages are down.
Wendy and Will have
got a lot to celebrate, huh? There's Charles and Diane. Charlie and Diane.
And you can see the adventures,
yeah.
Guys.
So, anyway, put that right there. And Cage is doing good. Darla's tired.
I'm very tired.
I had to go back there and shake her, wake her up. She was out of it. I told you not to drink. There's Patty's there. Says so very sorry for your loss. Yeah.
Thank you all, guys.
It was amazing because I don't know. I'm trying to step aside a little bit. I mean, she just really. I mean, I'm her stepson. I was actually closer in age to her than I was to my brother. My dad was quite a bit older than her. But she just always. I mean, she just took us in, and she was always there for our kids and for their kids, and it just my whole family's that way. I got my brother's really an awesome guy, and my sister and their husbands and wives and all that. Really neat. That's one thing that's kind of nice about being around here is that we got big family. I was always an only child, only child, and I didn't get along with my mom, so I was really only child. I was like only on my own. Yeah. And
hey Vince, hey Silver Turtle, welcome. Thank you.
So, you know, it's hard when you lose somebody that you really love, and especially someone like her, because she won't be easily replaced. That's for sure.
She won't be replaced.
Yeah. Especially her cookies too. Her cookies are. She made really. You make good cookies. You make good oatmeal cookies, but man, for some reason hers were just always the best. So anyway, so we been doing that. Yesterday we did, because of what had been going on. We kind of took a really cool ride yesterday. We're going to have a video out on it. We did something a little bit unique for us. We don't normally do things like that too much. Occasionally we do something where we go somewhere kind of special, but it was one of those things that was kind of special to me, and that'll be coming out.
It'll be coming out.
Yeah. Hopefully soon. And I think it'll be a really good video. I think you guys will like that. And then the other thing with that, we saw this when we were coming back. Arkansas is a very interesting place. We found she goes, you got to go this way, and then there's this house, and there's this barn, and so anyway, we went, I passed by it, and she goes, it's back there, it's back. So we turned around, went back, and it was like a general store, and she was looking inside trying to film it. I don't know if you got any of it. But it was from like the 1800s, and she said it was full of brand new stuff from the 1800s in there. And that's a really old house.
Brand new stuff.
Was it new?
Brand new stuff. It looked like things that hadn't even been used. There were, well, you'll see. But anyway, it was really cool. And try to put together a video on that too.
When we went to Coffeyville to work for Amazon, in the very beginning when we first took off, our first job, we went to the town, and we needed to get something. There was a hardware store, and we went to this hardware store, and it was amazing. There was like these old Kodak cameras, and it had the flash cubes were still on them, and the plastic was coming off the cardboard. They had all this really old inventory that was all brand new.
And it was like faded out from the sun over the decades. You know, what do they call those? Instamatic. Those cameras. They were called an Instamatic.
Yeah.
Instamatic.
But anyway, it's where the Dalton gang tried to rob the two banks at the same time.
That's how they were going to make their mark on history.
Right, and they had all the townspeople came in there because they had guns. They gave them guns, and 4 of the townspeople died, and I think 3 of the Dalton gang.
And what's weird is wherever they died, they put a plaque there,
wherever
they hit the ground.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Yeah. And these ladies, there was like, what was it, 2 or 3?
There were 3 sisters.
3 sisters, and their grandfather, was it their grandfather or their dad?
I think it was their dad.
Their dad.
They were all in their 80s.
Was the owner of that hardware store when all that happened.
Hardware in Coffeyville, Kansas.
And it was, I had to get a bunch of like hardware and stuff or something, and they didn't want me to pay for it.
We stayed in there and talked to them for like 2 hours.
They were just really, they never
gave us free popcorn.
They never left that area their whole life.
And they didn't have a computer. They had a little notepad, and they wrote everything down in pencil and added it all up, told you how much you owed. It's like authentic.
And they were just really, really interesting to talk. I mean, it was like getting a history lesson when we went there. And then after we went outside, we just walked around and saw the markers. They showed where the Dalton gang had fallen, and because there was only one that survived, and he had what, 20-some bullets in him.
He was the youngest brother of the Dalton.
How many bullets did he have? Like 21?
The doctor who took all the lead out saved it, and they put him on a card in the museum there. And you could see it was like all flattened lead. And he pulled, it was something like 20-something out of this guy's leg.
Yeah, they noticed you got a haircut.
Thank you, guys.
I cut it. kind of.
You fixed it. I cut it.
She cut it and I fixed it.
Finished fixing it, trimming it, and making it good.
But the deal was there was one bank. It was kind of shaped kind of weird, and it was on one side, and then one right across the street out the front door across from the hardware store. And the guy in the one straight across the street said, "Well, he goes, well, I can't open the vault until 9 o'clock. It's on a timer." It wasn't true, but they didn't know it.
Yeah.
So, and what happened is the townspeople were getting armed and getting everything ready to go. Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Hey, Ron.
He wanted me to go on his show last night, but I was tired after yesterday, and then we just got home, and I was already tore apart. Hello, Terry Burns.
And Wes.
And Wes.
I'm sure he's like within earshot.
Yeah. So anyway, it was pretty interesting yesterday. Hopefully we can get some pictures out of that store. And then that barn, it looked like someone had hit it or something. Tore the corner off of it.
Looked like that.
But I mean, this stuff was old, but it was intact. It's just had a bathtub up on the porch of the store.
Yeah, cast iron clawfoot bathtub.
It's crazy. Kind of cool. Yeah. If nothing else, we'll just.
I want to find some history on it before I put together the video if I can. But I did find the barn on the internet and stock photos.
Oh, you did find it? Yeah. Yeah, Trey. We had quite a rainstorm this morning. Lightning, thunder, rain, the whole thing. So.
There was no going to sleep after the phone call. So.
Yeah.
Listen to it rain.
Yeah, I got up after I talked to him. So I turned. He had actually my brother had texted me last night about 9:30 and said that he didn't think she was going to make it through the night. And then, but I put my phone on do not disturb, but I left my phone so if he called me, it would ring, and he did call me, and that's what woke me up. That's what I found out. So anyway, that's how it goes.
107 in Waco today.
Yeah, it's a lot of people are saying it's been real hot. Right now it's 89 here at 7:17.
So I just got notified that there's a heat advisory in this area.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And Trey says, "Have you guys been having tough weather? Been getting lots of lightning warnings from Nina?" Not right now. I don't know.
Nothing right now.
It did just get really cloudy.
It's supposed to do it in the morning again. That's what my phone. 107 in Waco, Texas today. Yeah, but it's always 107 in Waco, Texas, even in the winter, isn't it? We were down there by Laredo, and we were down there Gate Guarding. It was 112, huh? And it was like 100+ degrees at night. It was crazy.
Calling for 109 in a couple days. Yeah. Hey, Sam. I'm glad you still like gloves. That's good, Sam. We're happy you're back.
Well, it was 60 degrees this morning when it was raining.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. Yeah, warning, it is
exactly,
summer.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's always hot here in the summertime. What it is, it's the media playing it up. They're really trying to get this. If this global warming thing doesn't work, get ready, because it's going to be flying saucers. We're going to be invaded by space aliens. So
it's monsoon season in the Rockies. Trey says they went back to Star Valley, Wyoming.
Yep.
He keeps the MENA weather app on.
AC on trailer struggling. Yeah.
87 in Oklahoma, John says. Saw a lot of bikes on the way to Sturgis in the pouring rain. You know, been there, done that. I'm okay.
Yeah,
we saw someone on
I would
bike.
still do
was
it.
it yesterday? That was in the rain?
Yeah, coming home. Yeah, we actually came home in the rain last night.
You could send me a postcard.
Yeah. Well, the next bike's only going to have a single seat anyway.
Good.
I already told you that.
Unprecedented? Yeah,
I can't handle all the whining.
Yeah, Yeah, that's just him.
No, it's her.
I tested out
That's
way
why.
more miles than anyone.
That's why you put loud pipes on your bike, so you don't have to hear the passenger whining.
Yeah, you're just sour grapes because you can't do it anymore.
You don't know.
Yeah, no.
I can ride a bike. I just have. It's going to have to be an FL though.
Have to pedal.
It's going to have floorboards and a forward and back shifter.
Why?
Because my foot.
Because you're a whiner.
No, I'm not whining. I'm just telling you. You know what? Here's my thing on motorcycles. Okay, if you can't ride two wheels, then go buy a sports car. I never liked trikes. I didn't care for sidecars. They just feel very unstable to me. Yeah, I know some people can ride with them and like them, and that's great. I'm glad they can. But I actually built a trike for the president of K chapter, the Vietnam Vets Motorcycle Club, and it was a 91 FL Sport, I think is what it was called. And I mean, I stripped that thing. That thing went all the way down to bare frame, and I mean, I redesigned everything, and I made it so that everything Softail would fit on it. Softail front end, Softail gas tanks, the whole thing. Put a RevTech 100-inch motor in it, extended the front end, raked it, and instead of the triple trees being like this, I put the Softail so they went this way, and it was really beautiful when I was done, and it handled good. My design worked out perfect. So there's Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, see, 72 and 40. Yeah, you better get ready because we've only got, when my birthday comes, which is, like I said, 11 days, after that, the weather starts changing. The sun's already moving south over here, so Diane Phoenix for whiners. Wine. Cheese.
Wine for whiners.
Yeah, so, yeah, anyway, I guess people are tired of hearing motorcycles, but that was, I should get pictures of bikes and put them on here once in a while or something. I got some. I got to get in my computer and find a whole bunch. Then we can like put them up while I'm talking about the ones I'm talking about. So, let's see.
More technology. Got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, well, I could do this. Just so you know, I'm not BSing. So does Darla have anything to say tonight?
Hey, Mellow Cat. We're her favorite Arkansas people. Love you too. Good, we need a break from the heat. Yeah. I bet you guys do. You're still mudding and taping. Mellow Cat and 2 Eggs, One Basket RV are still building their barn door. We went over there and checked it out. It's looking really nice, but they got a ways to go. And they've been mudding and taping and drywalling and all that stuff, what they can reach. It's vaulted ceiling, so they got somebody to come do that. I don't know. Are they there? Have they done it yet, you guys? But I know that's a job. That is a job.
They see that? So that's one of my bikes. That thing was a trophy getter. That was a 1965.
Grandbabies are wonderful, Trey. They're adorable. They're energetic. They keep your mind off of things. They're really cute. The youngest one looks like Bill. Do it again. You do that a lot.
You know, Leo.
Right here. He does it right here.
Here, hold the baby. I'm always afraid their neck's gonna break, man. I like them, but I like them.
Adorable.
I
don't care what I don't care what age they are. They're always.
You could give me a 2-year-old. From then on, I'm good. The little babies and the diapers and stuff.
That's because you're afraid someone's going to ask you to change a diaper.
I know. Would you be? Oh, you changed them, yeah. You live for that.
Next week, they're going to have the drywallers come in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I bet you Trey likes his grandkids no matter what age they are.
Yeah, he probably does. A lot of guys, I mean, my son, he doesn't have a problem with the diaper thing either, but...
Carrie says, I saw a powered drywall sander with a shop vac attachment at Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Otherwise, you look like you've been in a sack of flour.
Well, they got them where they got it. I don't know. They have bags on them and everything else. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever drywall again once they're done with this job, though. So to invest in something like that might not be what they want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they add on. You guys got any plans to add on? You guys?
What would say if they ever get rid of the motorhome, they can just open that up even more in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Pop out a wall and.
Yeah. There's Cindy Boo.
Hey, Ortho Crofty.
Hi, Sam.
Love you.
That's our daughter, Ortho Crofty.
No. No.
What?
We're asking about them adding on. He said, no.
Well, you could just build it out of cardboard. Huh. Just cut a hole where you crawl through the wall, and then put a cardboard, like a little fort.
A little flap.
Hi, Boo.
Hey, Yanni.
See, everybody knows Cindy.
We took all 3 great-grandkids to the Children's Science Museum in Sioux Falls yesterday. Lots of walking. My back is killing me today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have great-grandkids. Our kids are not that advanced yet. They waited a long time after they got married to have kids. Right. Hey, Cindy.
No, I don't hold babies until they have a neck. You guys know me. I could easily break them. Wendy holds them enough while if it's for the both of us. See, and you said, I bet you Trey does. Trey thinks just like I do.
I said I bet he loves them, no matter what age
I didn't say, I love them too.
Yeah, whatever.
I love them. I just don't like this.
Make fun of them.
I watch people
That's
hold
not
babies
love.
and I just keep thinking I see them.
That's not love.
They're, what, breaking their necks?
When you make fun of them. Ouch.
And then everyone goes, oh, look at how cute it is. You know, they just look like a baby. They all look the same. They look like Mr. Magoo.
I hope Leah's not on here.
Yeah. I feel like this conversation explains why this sucks. Well, see, when I held you, Sid, I just held you by one leg like this. I had to hold you when you were a baby, so I figured out if I held you by the leg like this. and you got to know, Cindy cried like, remember?
She didn't do that.
Who did that?
Jennifer.
Oh.
So funny. And so spot on. Fun seeing a 2-year-old in a tornado simulator.
Or a dryer.
Oh. I bet they loved it though.
Yeah, we used to have to take my son and put him in his car seat and set him on the dryer and turn the dryer on to get him to stop crying so I could sleep at night.
Patty said she was a screamer and a half. She was. But her sister was a 2-time screamer. She was like champion. Am I right?
Leah?
Mm-hmm.
Leah
Every
was
time I'd leave Patty to watch them, because she's the only one I trusted, she would scream nonstop the whole time I was gone.
Leah always thought she was the boss. Didn't matter.
She would scream. She would cry. Scream.
I don't want to be in my
Yeah, Leah's the worst.
Hey, you don't need to be in this conversation.
Well, she was there.
She was the worst before she turned 2.
There's a reason we don't have kids. 78-mile-per-hour wind? No. The whole entire time. That's right. Yeah, that dryer trick was amazing. And like I could vacuum underneath his crib and he'd be sound asleep. But boy, turn that thing off and he was wide awake screaming his head off again.
Well, I couldn't afford the gas. She would take him and put him in we had a Land Cruiser and drive him all over the mountain for hours and hours and hours.
A lot of people do that.
And as soon as she walked back in the door and laid him down, he started crying again. So, it's just like.
He's the reason we only had him for 4 years.
Yeah.
And no other children.
We actually took him to the emergency room at the hospital and said, because we were both handing him back and forth because we were both afraid if we held him for more than a few seconds, we were going to choke him out. So we ended up taking him to the hospital, and they checked him all over and did a thorough search of everything, and their diagnosis was infant irritability. They said there's nothing wrong with him. He's just got infant irritability.
So, you know what, though? We wouldn't trade it for the world.
No.
Our kids are the best thing we ever did.
Yeah.
I used to get so stressed when the kids fell asleep in the car when gas was $5 a gallon in California. Patty says that you were an amazing artiste, Cindy. You could make beautiful pictures with markers all over the wall.
Yeah, herself. And then she would lay down and fall asleep. And we'd walk in and, have you been playing with a marker pen? No. And she's got black all over her face and her arms and her legs and the wall.
She says their daughter would scream till she was red in the face with no sound coming out. Very strong personality.
There's Ronald Sova.
Hey, Ronald Sova.
We did have a death in the family today, so I kind of might want to, when this is over with, come back on and watch the beginning so you kind of have an idea. We are kind of, the way we're kind of celebrating her life is what we're doing, so more than anything. So I just want to keep it up right now. I don't want to bring things down. But, yeah, so kids, man. The thing is back then we didn't have, like, camera phones, or we'd have so much destructive stuff against these kids. We used to have one of the very first VCRs.
CBS.
Yeah, it was huge. Sat on your shoulder, and it had a big screen. You looked at it. It took VHS tapes. It was we had that thing for a long time, and then we kept. I had a VHF phone in my van. That was before cell phones even existed. No such thing. But that's for the electric company. My electronics company.
Very expensive. I think it was 50 cents a minute back then.
Yeah, it was like $200 a month.
All I know is the first phone bill was $400.
$700.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Too much.
It was like $200 a month, and then it was 50 cents a minute. And of course, hey, look, it's me,
Hey, Louie, welcome. Thank you, Ronald.
Yeah, thank you. So anyway, yeah, it was one of those things where after I got that first bill, that was back in the 80s. Yeah, I went, oh my goodness. So then it just was like, hey, I'm on my way. Don't leave. I'll be there shortly. Bye. Click.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Yeah. Well, now, you can talk on a cell phone forever, and the price is one price. So
I remember having to make phone calls on the weekend so that you didn't get charged long-distance phone rates during the week.
Yeah, we moved away from her mom, and then we got a $400 phone call was the house phone.
Oh, really? Was that you talking to Mom?
You were.
I love this story.
We were strappy.
The feelings. Okay, yeah. That's why you got that miter saw.
We all went to
Cracker Barrel for dinner last night. The highlight of the evening was when I bought my 6-year-old grandson a children's Bible. Aww.
Cool.
Kids usually love those too. They get a lot of use out of them. Good purchase, Mark.
Yeah. Is it one of those like this thick?
A family Bible.
Here you go, kid. Bam.
There's a test on Friday.
Yeah. I remember someone gave me a little tiny New Testament.
Yeah,
it was about that big. It zipped, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think I ever read it. They just gave it to me, and I wanted to. I think it was in my dresser. Yeah.
Having a tent in the barn last week was fun.
Yeah.
While you were strapping the ceiling.
It's probably cooler. I know it was a lot cooler in there than it was in the RV. I'm sure.
It was cooler.
Luckily for us, this thing stays, even when it's really hot, it stays pretty cool. But having the trees here too helps.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we have a very unhealthy bird that likes to hang out on our stairs on the ladder on the back
of the RV.
And that's become his toilet.
They say it's incontinent.
I have to wash the back of the motorhome like 3 times a week.
I mean, you know, the motorhome's black outside, so.
Yeah.
It's an Old and New Testament with pictures. Yeah, perfect.
It's pretty nasty stuff. I caught the part about her painting herself with a marker. My grandbaby sitting beside me right now. And about a week ago, she painted eyelashes on her eyelids with a marker. Funny you bring that up. Yeah, as long as they don't use a permanent marker, you're all right.
Fortunately, those markers that Cindy did get a hold of, Crayola had just come out with washable markers. I was so thankful.
Yeah.
But she did get into my mom's nail polish at my mom's house one time, and that wasn't washable.
Cindy was a horrible little child. Oh, wait, is she still out here?
Cindy was a cutie pie. Cindy's still a cutie pie.
She's my hippie.
Yeah, I think every kid gets into markers and scissors to cut their hair at least once. Or their siblings' hair. I don't think our kids did that, but one of our daughters, her son did that. Well, actually, both our daughters, one of their sons did that. Yep. Fun time. Memory making. It was a lot cooler, as well as our RV fridge was not keeping up with the heat. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, if you guys could put the RV in the garage, where it's cooled, and out of the sun, that would help, but you're not ready to do that yet. It's not ready to receive it yet, I guess.
Yeah, well, ours, she had to defrost it today. It was so frozen, man.
Yeah, when we were in Kentucky, for whatever reason, I still don't understand. Everything was icing up. The fins in the refrigerator, the freezer. It was a mess. So when we got back here, it's not any.
Well, I think it was maybe more humid or something. Maybe. I don't know.
It hasn't been humid very much here at all. Of course, I've been here a week. And he's been here a month.
3 weeks, I think. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, while I was here, I didn't really open the door.
Well, that's true.
I mean, if I opened it once a day, that was probably more than I did, actually. So, opening and closing the door lets a lot of the humidity in and everything else, too. So, but I'll tell you what, man, my ice cream sandwich is all melted.
Yeah,
When you put the ice on it, for some reason, the ice warms up the ice cream.
There was nowhere else to put it, though.
Right. Well, I took them out of the box.
Where I put them
then
now.
I put them up in the corner. They froze solid.
You'll have to see. Well, they weren't when I went in there. You took them out, so defrost.
No.
Full of sheetrock and household stuff, yeah. That's why you can't put
Just
it
need
in
to
there.
toss all that stuff. Put it next to your tent. Yeah. So what?
Casey's over there.
Yeah. Kate, you want to be on TV? Kate, come here. Come here, Cagey. See, last week he was all over the place. Really?
Oh, he was sitting right back there.
Yeah. You want to come over here and be on TV?
He tried to get Bill to go to bed.
Yeah.
You can see right here, it's not even dark out yet. He's ready.
Every night it gets a little bit earlier.
Well, and he's bumped up being able to go out and go potty from 3 times a day to like 7 or 8 now.
I did 7 so far today. He's got to go out one more time before bedtime. But I mean, he comes over and he sits down here and he's looking at me. And I look down at him and he goes, does this thing. So.
He knows you're talking about him. Got his head down, he's looking at.
Yeah. Come here.
Yeah, I don't want you.
Come here. Come here. Come here. No, he stood up. All right, come on over here. Here he is. All right. Everybody wants to see the Mr. Boo. Mr. Movers. See how tired he looks?
We're saving it for
Where's
you.
Where's the ball? You want to play ball on TV?
They're saving the tent for you.
Yeah. We did a lot of tech camping.
Sheetrock. They're saving the sheetrock for you.
Is this fun?
I'll get with the program in a minute.
See the doggy? See the doggy right there? Do you see the doggy? See the doggy?
Did you say treat?
Treat? He doesn't like treats. He likes to play ball. Likes to go bye-bye.
So what's new with anybody? You guys going on any trips? I know you just came back from one, Mark. And Trey's up in Wyoming. Anybody else getting ready to, or just came back from? Or have a dream to?
He likes this. Likes it when I do this. Flick his teeth. I don't think you like anything
Ronald,
tonight, huh?
Where are you? What state? What we did was we bought that little blue box that has a fan in it, but it eats batteries like candy and they're D-cell. So we're going through them.
Yeah, but
10 days to 2 weeks, and we got to put more batteries in it.
So we bought one that hooks up to your refrigerator light.
Right.
You pull the
it wires right in.
You pull the refrigerator light out. It just comes out. And I went in and snipped the wires, rewired everything, and then it's got a cord, and then it plugs. You can plug it in. And it's supposed to be at the bottom of the refrigerator, but she put it at the top.
Because it wasn't.
So it just.
Working on the bottom.
I come out here in the morning, it sounds like a siren.
Yeah, well, he can hear the low pitches really well. I don't hear it. In fact, right now my ears are still plugged up. I can't hear anything much. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, those fins, though, when they ice up, that's bad. I'm figuring out how to season our molcajete from your favorite Arkansas people.
I don't know. I thought you said you knew how to do that.
I thought you watched the video. Yeah?
Probably heat it up and let it cool off.
No, I think you have to put oil or something in it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Made out of, like, lava stone or something.
Yeah, as far as I know. That's what it's supposed to be.
Anybody ever had molcajete besides 2 eggs, 1 basket?
And me.
And you? Anybody know what molcajete is?
See, Jason was not interested, and then once he had it, then he was hooked, huh?
Well, and then when last weekend, when we went over to look at their barn dominium and the progress they've made, we went out and found Mexican food, and Bill's like, "You want some molcajete?" It was like 190 outside.
What happens is they bring you this bowl that is heated up to the temperature of the surface of the sun, full of green chili and chicken and steak and stuff.
We did rice and salt. That's how you season it? Cooked rice, or I imagine. I don't know. They should sell them seasoned, don't you think? Anyway, and then you have to learn how to make okahete. Put in it, right, Jason?
What a good boy. What a good boy.
Now you're making me hungry.
It's really good. Then you get beads and flour tortillas and stuff. You just kind of, it's kind of like the way they serve fajitas almost.
But it's like
but this is in a,
type thing.
It's in this bowl, and it's sitting on a piece of wood, so it doesn't melt the table.
Yeah. It's really hot.
You got to be really careful. I mean, it's hot.
It's bubbling still.
It's screaming hot. But it's very tasty.
It's got shrimp, beef, pork, chicken. Yeah.
Well, it's shrimp, chicken, and beef.
Oh, no pork?
No pork. And then it's got green chili and onions. And,
veggies.
Yeah. Pretty good
like
stuff.
A stew type taste. I never even tasted it. I just shy away from it because it's bubbling.
He's very docile tonight. Usually he'd be fighting me on this.
You tired, buddy? Hi, you
No traveling, but the small RV park. We're in 60 lots. We have a common area. Had 2 bands play good country music. Oh, yeah? That sounds like fun.
At least it's entertaining, huh? RV Bandwagon has a band.
Yeah. It's called the Wagons. Right? No. RV Bandwagon.
Oh, you're in West Virginia. Okay.
West Virginia.
I have a grandson who lives in Virginia.
Didn't John Denver write a song? West Virginia.
Mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody be on the lookout for our new video.
It is a workout for sure. Yep. The homemade salsa and chicken. Yeah.
I got to make some salsa again. I haven't had any good salsa in a long time.
Stuff we can eat.
Yeah, I'll make it cooler.
We can't eat really hot stuff anymore.
We can, just pay the price.
Yeah, we can't.
You don't want to be held up anymore?
Boy. He's looking at me like,
yeah, it's time for bed, you guys.
Can you save me, please? I just want to go.
Is it time to go to bed? You ready to go to bed? You want to go night-night? Right? Or you just want to go outside and go potty? That gets the ear action.
At least Jason spelled Cage's name right.
What?
The Cage. Spelled his name right. Cage is falling asleep on camera. Yeah, he is.
He's getting heavy.
What is that? Let him lay right here. You can't see him, but that's okay. He doesn't want to be seen. He wants to go lay down over there.
You can lay right here. Just lay down.
His ears.
What's... Because I'm trying to talk Mom into going to bed. She stayed in bed with me. She stayed in bed with me this morning. So
he's the last one out of bed almost every day.
Yeah.
First one in, last one out.
What he does is, when he wants to go to bed, he goes in there and makes all kinds of noises and rips the bed all up. Old Time Fiddlers Convention coming up. Early October, Athens, Alabama, free dry camping, online, info available. You know, I see that somewhere else too.
In Athens, Alabama.
Yeah.
Cool. I bet that'll be fun. Have you ever gone before, Phil?
Somebody around here asked me if I like bluegrass. Really? Then they told me about that. Yeah.
Dry camping, free dry camping. Ouch.
I like it when it's wet camping. Oh. We got to come up with something to say. We got 10 minutes. So I'm going to turn it over to Darla now. Grand Adventure West in January.
We did catch Adventure Bandman Brian on his live night before last. He actually got Kelly to pop on, say hi for a few. Missed them.
Yeah, he told me, he goes, he did a live.
Yeah.
He said, I should have contacted you before I tried this because we're like the live experts. I said, no, we're not.
Yeah, he's just doing any videos because he's helping Kelly with her mom died unexpectedly. A lot of that, man. Just a lot this year. This year's been rough.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people we know. A lot. Too many.
Yeah. Odd. Very odd.
You're not allowed to talk about it on YouTube. Huh.
Well, this guy got his rabies shot updated. He has to be tagged.
Yeah. And he's on tick and flea stuff. So they don't fight him. He just goes out in the yard
and they jump in bed.
Gets in bed, and then we get him in our backs and stuff.
And Bill just will not eat the dog treat that keeps the fleas and ticks at bay. So.
Yes, twice. Riders in the Sky, their last time. Just 15 miles from Tennessee border, Athens State University. Random question. Have you ever been to Grass Valley, California? We stayed there for a week at the fairgrounds. Very nice. I think we've been through it, but we've never stayed there.
Grass Valley.
Yeah. We used to do, see, that's on the west side of the Sierras. We used to always go up the east side of the mountains there. We went up like through up 395.
Went up inland and then down on the coast.
Yeah, then
motorcycles.
We go down through Yosemite and then go across through Laguna Seca out to Carmel, and then all the way down Highway 1 through Big Sur, San Simeon, all that.
I went to high school there.
Oh yeah? Wow.
Teddy says our dog takes the monthly preventative. We get this one at the vet.
Yeah, it's $60.
Yeah, and it's good for 3 months, which when we're traveling, kind of nice not to have to worry about it.
Well, by the time we get back here, 3 months should be enough, I think.
Well, he was
August, September,
he was over by
October.
Yeah, he was over by a lot. When we just came back, we should have been back in March. We didn't get him into the vet until end of July.
Well, we're always supposed to be back early. We never seem to be able to do it anymore. Moved away in the 90s. Yeah, well, I think anybody that's moved out of California is probably...
But you guys are still in California, though, right, Pepsi?
No, I think he said he's in West Virginia or something.
No, that was Ronald.
Oh, okay.
Where are you whining?
Yeah, I mean...
Pepsi is...
I love the old California. I don't like the new California at all.
I know that's how John and Patty feel too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they managed to turn that state into an absolute pile of garbage. We are in Southern California helping mom-in-law, the Levy. Agree 100%. Old California has many great memories. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I thought until 2000s that California was the greatest place on earth, and then
I missed it, but hi, Karen. 2 boys, 4 grand.
Then Levy, yeah.
Thank you for your sentiment.
But the thing is we were always self-employed, man. We just got hammered. They're always after us. I mean, they're planning that for the nation, man. There's a lot of stuff closing down around here too, huh?
Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah Valley, Shenandoah River.
That's a song. They love their taxes. Oh yeah, they do. Yep. And the thing about it is they take all those taxes and they don't do anything with it. They take taxes to help the homeless. They don't help the homeless. They don't help nobody. The roads are a mess. Everything. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's sad. That's what it is. Very sad.
So, one thing, Patty, your mom's been posting pictures. I guess everything's on fire up there again in Montana.
I heard Flathead Lake is like foggy all day long from that smoke.
That's how it was when we worked up there that one year.
Yeah, you could see across the highway. It was so bad. It was just really smoky, and then I was in there trying to cook, and it was terrible. It was so hot and so smoky. Yeah, that's why we didn't go back.
Yeah. Well.
That and the 14-year-old jerk. Yeah.
If you've watched us for any length of time, you know that story.
Yeah. Everybody's checking out now. Hey, now we can tell you the juicy stuff as everybody's leaving. Ah, now they start going up again. See that?
We'll be in Arizona for the winter, most likely.
Yeah.
The valley traps the smoke real bad. Yeah.
Well, Flathead Lake is beautiful.
It is. When
it's very
not
pretty.
Smoky.
Tell you what, it's a heck of a climb with a heavy motorhome pulling a pickup truck getting up there, though.
Especially when you got that campground.
What?
That campground.
Yeah.
It was like on the side of a hill.
Yeah, that was a hard climb, too. When we were in, you come out of Missoula there, and it's a pull all the way up there. And then when you get into the campground, moving back north to Idaho. Wow.
They might as well. Their friends don't come see them.
Yeah. Why? Because it's too hot in Oklahoma?
Someone is getting paid. Definitely, Jason.
Yeah. She said, yeah. Well, yeah, you adapt eventually, I think. I don't know. It's hot here, or just don't do much right this time of year. Wait for it to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, and then we leave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. My brother gets out there. Him and my nephew, man, they pound every single. No matter how hot it is, they just get it done. But I'll tell you, even the cows, they all find shade and they stand in the ponds and everything else.
So because you've had bad gardening seasons for the last 2 years, you guys are like, that's it, we're out, we're going to Idaho.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but Idaho's freezing cold, man. Freezing cold. Short summers, long winters, freezing cold.
Too hot, too many bugs, too much humidity, gardening here sucks. I don't know, I thought your garden looks great.
We had people down here, man, where we're at. I'll tell you what, you would like where we were yesterday. That Gleason Lake area is beautiful. Absolutely. And we saw that one garden yesterday. It was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Big garden for a tiny little home.
You could grow anything there.
And they did. And it was like weeded still. You know, at this point of the game, especially down here, people are like, oh, the garden, I can't get out there and do anything. It's too hot. This garden was like perfect.
Yeah. Looked awesome.
Great. Costing too much to live here. Utilities are cheaper there, and so is homeowners insurance. Wow. Okay. Our poblano peppers are doing okay, Jason says. That's good. It's cheaper to live in Idaho, really, than Oklahoma?
Well, yeah, if you get way up there. I mean, you can't live like around. You don't want to live in Boise. That's LA.
Be closer to your mom. Yeah. That would be a good thing. Homeowners insurance is cheaper too.
Huh. Well, we made it.
We done did it.
5 seconds.
Absolutely.
4, 3, 2,
Sorry.
1.
Wow.
We did it.
That's crazy.
We made it through the night.
We made it for our full hour, guys.
We did.
How many are still on here? 20?
22.
I didn't put anything on Facebook this time.
Yeah, I didn't either. Well, after this morning, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it always kind of, it makes it nice. We enjoy this more, I think, than you guys do. So we love to visit with you and kind of hang out. And that's how you make the big bucks.
Yeah, where does that start?
I don't know. We can hope. So anyway, guys, I think we're going to call it a night.
Thanks for tuning in and kind of killing an hour with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye, Trey, Mark, 2 eggs, Patty, Sam.
We're only a mile from Idaho right now, Trey says.
Mr. Pepperdine.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it when you hit the thumbs up for us. That helps get us circulated a little bit.
Well, now we'll see what happens, but our numbers have been rising again. So now after this,
Really good too. So
we'll see how many we lose.
So as soon as we click off of this, then it goes. Shouldn't say that.
Hey, Randy, thanks for popping on there too.
Yeah, you guys. All right. Well, you have a good one.
Have a good evening. See you
Peace
next
out.
time.